Yo, what's up? It's NazTheStampede and I'm back. I'm feeling really lazy today, so I might not make a lot of edits on this video. I just want to get straight to the point. This weekend has been Comic-Con weekend. For those lucky bastards over in San Diego, I hate you very much. You get to see all the biggest stars of next year and get to see footages from all the biggest movies of next year. And next year seems to be one good list of movies. Now this year we had a couple. We had the biggest names is like Iron Man 2 probably, and I don't know what else comes in the comic book world for this year. Iron Man 2 and Scott Pilgrim. And I'm really hating on the people in San Diego Comic-Con because you get to see, or you got to see, because it's over, you got to see Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. And I've seen the tweets. Everyone's calling it epic. Everyone's calling it awesome. Everyone is calling it exactly what it should be. And I can't wait to see this movie myself. I've only read 4 volumes so far. I need 2 more. I read volume 5 and 6, and that'll be good to see this movie. Even though I don't need to see it. I don't need to read the volumes. I just need to go see this movie. It doesn't matter. The point is, I'm advertising this shit. Scott Pilgrim is going to be the movie. Alright, I know everyone's going crazy for Inception right now, which, by the way, Inception is a really good film. Really good. It takes your mind out there, and, you know, I guess the story is original and creative, but it's not too far-fetched from anything else. Now, I don't want to say anything about the movie because I want people to go in with a clear mind like I did. You know, I saw a trailer that eventually told me what the plot of the movie was. Of course, they don't tell you in full depth, but they tell you what the plot of the movie is. And you know, I knew it was something about dreams. I just wanted to go in like mind blown, and I did. I went in mind blown. My mind was blown, like blown to. It was out. It's out there. It's just scattered in the theater floor. I haven't picked it up yet. My mind is mush right now. People call it confusing in a way it is, but it's not so confusing. I probably was confused about the ending for one. There's a couple interpretations between me and those who saw it of how or what the ending means. But the whole the time between the I really don't want to say anything. The time frame, I guess. Just for those who've seen it, you might understand what I'm trying to talk about. Just how when you're in this certain thing, how much time it is on that other certain plane, you know? How much time within the planes, I guess, in a way. I could say many influences to make this film, but I could be wrong. You know, Christopher Nolan could probably have came up with this from crapping out on the toilet or something. Just he crapped. He looked at his crap and he was like, "Oh, yes, that's exactly what I'm gonna do." That gave me an idea. It's good. So, Inception, go see it. It's the best film so far. Okay, because I truly believe that Scott Pilgrim is gonna be even bigger than that. You know, but Scott Pilgrim's on his own little level. So, anyways, so for those who got to see it, San Diego Comic-Con, I hate you with a passion. But you know, you did one thing good. You put me at ease for something I already knew, which was it was gonna be awesome. Other news coming from the Comic-Con world is all the comic book movies next year. Like I said, this year we had something. Next year is just splashed with movies. We got freaking, of course, the big 2, Thor, Captain America. I'm surprised Transformers 3 didn't show up in Comic-Con, pretty much. I don't think so. Green Hornet, Green Lantern, the ones that are like going through my mind. The Tron footage and the new Tron trailer is freaking amazing. After Scott, that's going to be the biggest thing I'm waiting for, and what sucks is that I have to wait until like December, which is my month anyways. It's my birthday and Christmas. So it's like 2 for 2. God, the more I see, I was already sold like immensely with just the teaser trailer. It's the music, the cinematography, the costume designs, everything just pulled me in. And now the theatrical trailer movie is just wow. Word is that the 3D is only going to be used in the Tron world, which is kind of exciting, and it makes sense. It makes sense. Why use the 3D in the real world? We don't need that, you know. but to give it a better visual of how Tron, or the Tron world, you know, I shouldn't call it the Tron world because it's not actually called Tron. Tron is a character within the movie. That's what it was about. Besides the point, the whole fact of using a 3D to enhance the Tron world is exciting and makes sense instead of just using 3D to sell 3D. You know what I'm saying? I know people got a lot of beef with the issue of 3D. 3D is good in some cases. CGI movies really shine in 3D. Coraline I saw in 3D, that was really well. Despicable Me in 3D, that was really, really good. And they used the 3D to its effect. It's not just like, here's scenes, here's 3D. No, they actually do stuff that you have. If you see Tron in 2D, which I did, I mean, not Tron, Despicable Me in 2D, which I did at first, at the end, those little minions tease the hell out of you because they're doing something that only you can get out of having 3D glasses. Hence, I had to see it again because I didn't want to miss out on this. It was like teasing me. It's like, hey, we're all up in your face, but you ain't got your glasses, so it's like, I saw it in 3D, and those were great scenes. There's a roller coaster scene in Despicable Me that in 3D, it makes you feel like you're there, you know, so movies, you know, some movies have it. Other movies just add 3D into it, like Clash of the Titans was a movie that I believe they just added 3D to it. The Last Airbender just added 3D to it, and trust me, it wasn't even worth it, the 3D aspect of it. Resident Evil 3D is something I'm actually interested in, because it's shot with the 3D cameras that James Cameron created for Avatar. So if it's made for it, I'll go check it out. I know some people pay like $13 for them. You know, I find them at the cheapest price. $8 is how much I'll pay, because usually movies I see are like for $5, unless I do it big and, you know, I do nice shows where it's like 10. Okay, back to Comic-Con. Okay, they totally announced the whole Avengers. They totally confirmed that Joss Whedon, the creator behind Buffy and one of my favorite shows, Angel, Firefly, Dollhouse, which sadly I didn't really quite catch much of it, but I wanted to. Dr. Horrible Sing-Along. If you've never seen Dr. Horrible Sing-Along by Joss Whedon, definitely go to Hulu. I believe they still have it, and see it. It's a great musical about superheroes, and it's comedy, and it's kind of dark. It has light and dark to it. Like, it's a dark comedy. There you go. It's a dark comedy musical about an evil guy, Dr. Horrible, and his fight to try to get a girl, but also, you know, his nemesis is the good guy, of course. It's good. Just go see it. So Joss Whedon has been confirmed. They had everybody there. They had freaking Robert Downey Jr., Samuel L. Jackson, Chris Evans, the guy who's playing Thor, I forgot his name, Scarlett Johansson, the new guy who's playing Hawkeye, the guy from, damn, what was that movie called? The Hurt Locker, that dude, he's playing Hawkeye, and then the new Bruce Banner, which is Mark Ruffalo. I hope he said his name right. And he's one of those guys that, you know, he's like a supporting actor kind of guy. You know, he never like main attracted a movie. He just supporting actor kind of type, and which makes sense here because, you know, it's gonna be a supporting type. You know, I'm disappointed as well that Edward Norton is not in the Hulk anymore, and for whatever issues, you know, he's not part of it. Between him and Marvel not being a part, not connecting to be able for him to go. If it's a money issue, then I mean, I could understand what Edward Norton, but come on, my dream, if I was an actor, would be to play such an iconic character, you know, anything. And I'm Latino, so if I wasn't really an actor, there's not many comic book, you know, characters coming my way unless I was light complexion, you know. I'm brown, Latino, and I don't know no brown Latino freaking superheroes. And anyway, so there was a role for someone. I can't be no Batman, no Superman, no Captain America, no Iron Man, you know. It just wouldn't go my way. But for someone like him, who apparently said that he was a big fan of the Hulk and wanted to be a part of this, yet he couldn't come to some kind of agreement. They're like, I understand he's one of the top actors, but you know, it would just be nice to be consistent. You know, they already changed Rhodey, and at first it was hard, but you got into it. Need to keep that consistency, because the whole point of this whole Avengers setup was that we're starting off with Iron Man, and we're gonna keep these characters all the way until Avengers. And it's as if they went along and changed Iron Man in each movie, it would have been stupid and lost and took us away from that consistency. But they needed someone for the Hulk. Let's face it, they just needed someone for the Hulk, and Joss Whedon knows casting. I never seen anything in Buffy, Angel, Firefly, Dollhouse in which a character didn't feel like they were in their part. He knows how to work with his actors very well. For someone who is into filmmaking and focus on directing, I look up to that and I respect that. Quentin Tarantino, Robert Rodriguez, Joss Whedon, and many other directors who know how to work with their actors, their people, who demand and ask for more. I don't know if I could say I do too. You could probably be the judge of that. Watch some of my videos and see if I brought the best out of my guys. Do you like the cast? Do you like this Mark Ruffalo as the new Hulk? The Avengers are assembled, and it's just a matter of time before we get these guys together and see this movie that we've waited years to see. DC needs to jump on the bandwagon and get this Justice League or Batman Superman crossover, but the thing is now they have Christopher Nolan behind Superman as well, and not directing, more like a godfather kind of. He doesn't like the term godfather, but more like an overseer of the production of Superman, and probably a little bit of the screenwriter. Not much, but David Goyer is. He doesn't believe in the whole. He doesn't want that. He says that they're two different worlds, and he doesn't want that. So, hopefully one day someone will get that aspect. I think it depends on the success of the Avengers. DC is probably gonna get that little, hey, let's try to put Batman and Superman, Wonder Woman, and the Green Lantern all together. And word is that the Green Lantern is the start of it. That's just word. That's just a rumor. Nothing's been confirmed about that. The Green Lantern was at Comic-Con. Ryan Reynolds, I just saw a video with him saying the oath of Green Lantern on his panel. He's one of my favorite actors as well. I followed him since Two Guys, a Girl in a Pizza Place, when it was changed to Two Guys and a Girl. And all his other movies, I found him hilarious. I know he can do serious acting. I know he can do comedy. I love his sense of humor. This is a guy that I would like to have as a friend, kind of dude. That kind of humor, that kind of humor that I wish I could have as well. It's been really exciting a weekend at Comic-Con. I believe on Comic-Con they also revealed the Street Fighter vs. Tekken game, which is out of the blue. Capcom just keeps on dropping new games every day. So when you bought Street Fighter, you got fooled because they came up with Super Street Fighter 4, and now you bought Super Street Fighter 4, you get fooled because they got Street Fighter vs. Tekken. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. I'm just rambling on now, and I have no OJ next to me for an OJ break. So, the new trailer for DC Universe Online has been released. That's for you PS3 people over there. So salutes to you for having that game. It looks well. It was just showing the cinematics of the game, or probably just the intro of the game or whatever. Really nice intro. The gameplay, I'm not sure what it is yet, but that's something to look forward to. So for you PS3 guys, and girls, sorry, PS3 guys and gamer chicks, you fine ass women out there, definitely a game to look out for. It'd probably be like the first MMO to be part of a system, which I believe it should be. Most people don't have the greatest computers to be playing the games that they want to play that are hot on PC. Left 4 Dead is big on the Xbox, but it's even bigger on the PC because you're able to do so much. Having an MMO to be a part of a system, it's an idea that they should really work with, and maybe this DC Universe will be like a first step for more games to be a part of this world. What if GTA, they made it and it was like an MMO kind of thing, and you're just engulfed in this world of all these characters, all these people, all playing the same world and doing these missions and leveling up and getting more stuff and blah blah blah. Instead of just hey, let's play multiplayer, let's go, and it'll be me and 15 other people, and just causing havoc, which is pretty fun. For you Avatar: The Last Airbender lovers, the series is gonna continue. There's a sequel, a new series coming out next year called Avatar: The Legend of Korra, or is a working title right now, and it's about this waterbender named Korra, and she is the Avatar, of course, and she needs to learn all the 4 elements. Now the thing is that air is a very rare element now. The only person who knew it was, of course, the Last Airbender. This is 70 years after the Last Airbender, and he, of course, is dead. I mean, he has to be dead for the Avatar to, you know, appear in another cycle. But he has a son, and she must go find this kid to learn air. But it's going to be more of a struggle because she, instead of, unlike Aang, who was very Goku-esque, I could say, that's a new word, Goku-esque. You know, Goku, very happy and you know, just head on and cheerful and whatever. This girl's maybe a little bitchy and got an attitude and stubborn and stuff like that. So it should be interesting, and it's coming out next year. So definitely look out for that, because I am. Now it seemed like Comic-Con got really hardcore. Someone stabbed someone on Hall H, right by the eye. Just yeah. Apparently they had a scuffle. You know, who knows what the scuffle was? You know, it could have been anything. That's Josh Whedon. Josh Whedon directed the Avengers, man. He's gonna be the best movie ever. Buffy and Angel are pretty gay shows, yo. Did he do that stupid musical? Could have won something like that. I like to think so. The Smallville panel, I believe, show footage from season 10. I can't really tell you what I saw, because the bootleg, whoever recorded this, is so god-awful. He was so god-awful. He had the screen off. It would be like over here or something. And by the time he got to the real important freaking moment of the damn full video, the season 10 highlights, he just freaking goes all crazy with the fucking camera. And it just totally... Man, I wish I was standing right next to him, like, put it straight, you dumbass. Freaking play it. So, anyways, footage of Smallville season 10 showed, and I saw the suit, not on him, but the suit was there. It was shown, actually shown this time. And who knows what's gonna happen. All we know is that Darkseid, I always call him Darkseid, because that's what it looked like to me. But Darkseid is the main bad guy. That's how season 9 left it off that way. We saw some kind of hints and whatever, and plus they already confirmed the hell out of it. So Darkseid's the bad guy for Smallville season 10. So if you care about Smallville, get excited, because that's coming probably in a couple months. Probably September. I don't know when it starts, but it's coming. So here's fans of the show Chuck. Well, news has been given on Comic-Con that in the next season of Chuck, Linda Hamilton is going to join the cast. Anyone knows who Linda Hamilton is. It's the chick from Terminator, the Sarah Connor, the original Sarah Connor. And it's plain as day who she's going to be in Chuck. She's going to play the mother that we never knew existed and has been kept secret, but apparently is still alive. So if you're a fan of Chuck, stay tuned for that. Well, ladies and gents, that's pretty much all I gotta say for today. So I'm NazTheStampede, and you just been filled in. Wait, no. Well, guys, that's it for NazTheStampede. I'm NazTheStampede, and I approve this message. No, wait, no, that's not it. What is it? You know what? I don't remember. I'm NazTheStampede. I just don't care.